Pump up the volume. And, because here it comes. And it got to be told. In fact, I'm going to be on the other side talking to Juggalo. Me and him usually. When I finished the line, I got sold. What's up now? You got it. You got it. When you got sold. Hey.
All right, Coach. EA
Ooh, a night game.
Coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL season is hit high.
I didn't even want these fucking uniforms.
Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That's what I didn't want. Right. That's what I didn't want.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Carr to throw on second down. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that
Come on, fuck! Bullshit, man!
Well, here's a second down throw.
Boy, you got fucking lucky.
Incomplete. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything.
Shit should have been a fucking interception.
They come up now, 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From midfield, here's Carr.
Woo! Nice.
And able to find John Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. John Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case,
I swear, I don't like the way, whatever adjustments they made to this Madden, I don't like it.
Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Oh, really?
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Get nice and comfy now. I don't want no problem. That's even better. Thank you.
Prescott now on second down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a first down carry by Bell.
Why would you go that way? I hate this fucking game.
Going out. 31 yards there and a first down.
Fucking gonna spin the right way the first time and then spin the wrong way the second time. That's stupid shit.
Back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him. Thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back. But now, I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in
I'll fuck that up.
2014, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. Give him a couple on the catch, it's 2nd and 8. These two teams had not one but two memorable encounters a year ago. Their first one was Week 5. That's when Ben Roethlisberger threw a handful of interceptions. Jacksonville won big, and then, of course, the Jags, Charles, they doubled down in the playoffs.
Yeah, they beat Pittsburgh again in Pittsburgh, 45-42, to advance to their 3rd AFC Championship game in franchise history. I like what you did there. A handful. 5 interceptions by Ben Roethlisberger.
There you go, baby. Yes.
Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Shit, no it wasn't.
Now for the extra point.
Yeah, but you didn't. That nigga Juju put them hands up, baby. Juju said, let me get that from you real quick.
So a game here as the kicks
gotta get used to this shit.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now Carr throwing on second down. Got a man.
What?
He finds an opening.
That's somebody.
And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that.
That's what I'm saying, man. I be getting some fucked up animations when I play.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots.
Fucked up animation.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
29.
On second down, here's Carr. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
That nigga still ain't hitting hard enough for me.
Is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right.
I take it.
And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes,
and I'll take this too.
you need to put some heat on it. It helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll go with
Really, y'all? Really?
A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
I like the reasoning. It's too far for a field goal, and it's too short to really get a big field position edge on a punt. Let's go for it. And sure enough, it's the ground game that's able to convert for them on 4th down.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's what y'all was supposed to do the first fucking time.
That's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
What the fuck?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Animation on this shit is really starting to suck ass.
I got kicked out of that one, partner.
You should not be able to animate from a hit stick.
But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across.
What the fuck am I doing?
For an easy completion and a 1st down.
If I ain't hitting your ass, what am I supposed to do? Like, fucking just go crazy? You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to do a crazy move or some shit?
The pitch to Fournette, and he'll take this one down near the 15. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
6-18.
To throw on 2nd down, Carr. Flushed out right.
Get the fuck out of here.
They're on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Oh, shit.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Later 2. Get down, get down.
He'll get it up the middle, and he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. And Carr's going to keep it himself.
Good. There we go.
Take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Derek Carr with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Lambeau on for the extra point. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Steelers. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now.
The fuck is this?
Don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, that the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
First down, Prescott. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The give is to Bell. Finding some room at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Now a play
No, thank you.
Down. Over the middle,
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I didn't see that motherfucker sitting there.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Oh, my God, Kenny. I have to pay a little bit more attention. Just a little bit more attention.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Prescott from the gun. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. 2nd down, Prescott.
There you go, baby. Oh, come on.
Those passes out that far always make you hold your
It was
breath.
me.
It felt like it was in
It
the air
was
for a
all
while.
me,
What it
coach.
does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And again, it's Prescott. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Prescott to throw on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Oh, shit.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
What was that? What the fuck was that?
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Wide open receiver complete. And they work this out past the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. First down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
637. 694.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He's going to air one out. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Jaguars. John Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And it's now 21-7. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They run with Connor, and this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Hard throw, incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 38 yards on the scamper there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Here we go. 46. You think you're going to get this? 26.
Prescott on 1st down. A quick throw, but incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. His throw incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
We got three, fellas. Here we go. 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Here we go. 47.
To the air again, Prescott. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Next time we play, don't wear no goddamn colors that I got on.
Very good starting field position for the
You supposed to be in fucking black anyway. Dark colors, motherfucker, not light colors.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there.
Keep getting my fucking colors mixed up with your ass. That's how you got that last fucking touchdown. I didn't know I was in front. I thought I was in back.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
To throw, it's Carr.
Look at this shit.
John Brown to the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way.
I just been through the same shit and this motherfucker couldn't catch it.
Goes for 36 yards.
Man, that's some bullshit right now, dude.
So the big play.
Yo, what the fuck is up with this goddamn shit?
Red zone now on 1st down. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like
Be
we've got
back.
Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Yeah, he coming back.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
What the fuck?
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Corey Grant, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. I guess they feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
What the fuck is all that for?
And it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 1, 8.
On 2nd down, Prescott again.
Nope. Oh, motherfucker.
And out across midfield, down to the 45.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position?
And the other fucking thing I done done today, they kissed my ass on it. Won't let me get the shit. And you won't give me that bullshit.
Now it's Connor. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
46. 26.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go. 47. 26.
On play action, Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
No,
he?
he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
I was right there. I was right there. My bad.
29-yard line brought down there.
I'm sorry, guys.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lee. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, I'm sure he likes this performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Carr to throw on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls
fucking
down
color.
incomplete.
You never do me like this again. I tell you that goddamn
The
much.
secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Carr. The open man is Shark. It's complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
It's all good.
Says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is
Been getting fucked by EA all week.
Put the numbers up.
Look at that shit.
Exercise those fingers. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground. And
he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Derek Carr taking it in. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Switzer now to return. And he nearly broke that for more. But as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first
You really
down.
didn't.
Huge difference, as we know, between
If you notice, I ain't stopped running.
and 2nd and 8 and 9.
It's no reason to run at this point. Why would I run and take away time? No, motherfucker.
This one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
How the fuck are both of y'all get dropped?
Down to about the 40. They get
The
9
fuck?
yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Carr. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Look like you've been working with Jamie.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The offense on third down tonight, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. They're looking at third and a few inches. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Corey Grant, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Switzer now to return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like,
look at that fucked up animation. What the fuck?
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
I cannot take this shit 2 days in a row. I should play this game tomorrow or later tonight. Like I went to sleep to this shit and woke up to this shit.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
There's fucking injuries on 40%. All kind of crazy, stupid shit.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. Incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Fucking controls are slower. I had to take my time at the fucking line.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Washington with the catch, middle of the field. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt.
Good go.
And the kick here is good, so add 3 to the total, but they're still coming up well short, and that is how this one comes to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jaguars, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver.